Okay, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. For this video, I will just be cutting my hair. This isn't a big cut or a crazy cut by any means, but I know in my last couple of videos, I was just talking about my ends and how I ended up cutting them. So I just wanted to show what I ended up cutting off and what my hair looked like after. Okay, so these first clips in the beginning is just basically me just trying to show what my hair looks like. I'm not the best at getting like thumbnails or good clips of my hair, so I'm gonna put as much as I can just so people can get a good understanding of what my hair lies or what it looks like now. It's not the worst, it doesn't look too bad, but I just want to make my ends cleaner because although it looks all right, it doesn't feel the best. So I just want to make sure that my ends are pretty clean and look good, and I'm also just trying to work towards that more of a blunt cut look. So there may be more clips than necessary, but I just want to make sure that people can get a good understanding as to what my hair looks like now. Also, I am no expert by any means. I haven't been to the salon in years, so I'm just going to be cutting it the best way that I know how. So I'm just going to be using hair ties and bringing my hair to the front to cut it. Part of it is out of frame, but you get the idea. You understand what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to be bringing it to the front and cutting it. I'm going to be cutting about, I think it's about 2 inches. So when I was younger, somebody told me like the tip of your index finger is about 1 inch. So I'm going to be measuring it to about 2 to 3 inches, and that's how much I'm going to cut off this time. The last time that I did my hair, which was during my soft press, I probably cut maybe 1 inch or 2. So in total, after this video, I've cut about 5 inches off of my hair. Give or take, really just to the longest piece of my hair. Some areas it may have only been 2, some areas it may have been 3, really just looking at how my hair is structured at the moment. But that is what I'm going to be doing, just working my way through and cutting pieces as best as I can. Okay, so I'm going to make my first little cut here. It's honestly not that much. I don't feel like it's that much, but that is also part of my problem. When I was wearing my hair straight, I would cut too much. But once I make the first cut, you'll see this little pointy piece at the end. I'm just going to cut that to even it out. For whatever reason, each time I cut, it just wouldn't go clean. Like it wasn't a clean cut. I would always have to do that. But I'm going to take out the ponytail so you can see what it looks like. I personally am satisfied with it. It looks a lot fuller. It's giving more of like a blunt cut, and that is what I'm looking for. I know some people like to thin out their ends. Me personally, that's not where I'm at. I don't really want to thin out my ends. If anything, I'm trying to make it thicker. So I won't be doing that. But now that I've done this side, I'm going to do the other side. Also, a little fun fact about me is I have not been to the hair salon in over 10 years. I believe the last time I was 2014, maybe 2015, and I just haven't been back. Now, I have my reasons for not going. I made a whole video on why I haven't gone, but I say all that to say that I think my hair looks pretty decent for somebody who's just been doing it themselves with no professional experience or hair background besides just my own experience with my hair. So I think it is, possible for people to maintain their hair, and I'm not afraid to cut my hair. I feel like if I mess up my cut, I can only blame myself. But if somebody else mess it up, I might have more of a problem, especially if they're supposed to be a professional. But this is just kind of how I've been able to maintain my hair, and I feel like more of a blunt cut is just a better way for me to go right now, especially just the way that I wear my hair. It's usually in like a low maintenance style, and usually with layers, I have a little bit more issues with keeping my ends tucked. So blunt is the way to go for now. I don't know how long I'll last, but that is my current goal of just making sure that my hair is in a nice blunt cut. Okay, so I'm basically done cutting, at least what I'm gonna do on camera. Off camera, I did cut a little bit like in the front, just try and even out whatever looked a little weird. But for the most part, I really didn't have to do much. But I am satisfied with the results overall. I like that my ends are clean. I can brush through it, no problem. They don't look really scraggly or raggedy, whatever the words are. Also, I did end up going to Japan after this, Japan and Korea, and I didn't have any issues with my hair out there. I mainly wore it in like braided styles for the most part, or like in a ponytail, but my hair held up pretty well while I was out there, and I really don't have any complaints. So I'll show whatever clips and photos that I can. At the end, I'll show a photo of my hair in a ponytail, and I just feel like it looks really clean and neat. And then also I'll show a photo of how much hair I ended up actually cutting off. But that is all that I have for this video, so thank you for watching.